GM guys, Juno has no chill. Juno is pumping like crazy, even though the overall market went down significantly in the past couple of days. But in today's episode, we will talk about some new developments in the Juno ecosystem, because we at Frens Validator, we just launched our auto compound bot for Juno. There also has been some problems. We will also talk about this in today's episode. But of course, I will also show you how to make the most out of your Juno position by auto compounding it. So let us not waste much more time and get this episode started. Before kickstarting this episode, please note as always that I'm not a financial advisor, so nothing what I say in this video represents financial advice. And besides, if you want to see Atom pumping, why not subscribe to this YouTube channel and give us a like? Again, this triggers the YouTube algorithm and leads to an Atom pump on the other hand. But now let us talk a little bit about Juno in case you don't know nothing about Juno. Juno is a smart contract platform in the Cosmos ecosystem, so it's very easy for existing decentralized applications, for example from Ethereum, to launch on Juno as well. And this is why many people hope that more dApps are coming to the Cosmos ecosystem in order to get exposure to all the liquidity that is in the Cosmos ecosystem. And this is pretty cool. And Juno really experienced a big hype. There was also a big meta airdrop, and many Juno holders and stakers and voters made a lot of money with this airdrop. So this is why Juno hit the news recently. And of course, Juno is performing very, very well. But now we will talk about how to make the best out of your Juno position by auto compounding your stake position. So guys, as you can see here, we are on the Frens Validator website, and you might know it, but we also provide auto compound for OSMO, which is pretty cool. But right now, all the attention is on Juno because many people in the community demanded when Juno auto compound, and well, here it is. So the first step, what you have to do is like press the button Juno auto compound. Requesting the connection, you approve it. And what you see here is that my tutorial address, Juno1m something, is now connected with the website. And right now I have 2 Junos available, but none of them are staked. So what I will do now is I will press on stake with friends. I pay a small gas fee. And yeah, now I'm staking Juno. So that's pretty cool. So now, as you can see, I stake 1.95 Juno. And now, very, very important, huge disclaimer, because we had some problems. We had a small bug. So if you activated the Juno auto compound a couple of days before, please go on the Frens Validator website, because it might be that you see exactly this. So even though you activated the Juno auto compound, it can be that it's not activated. So please go again to the website and check if you really activated the auto compound bot, because it might be that you are not auto compounding right now. So yeah, please check it. We had some problems. That's always the case when you're dealing with new technology, but now it works again. So yeah, just check it. And yeah, in case you see exactly this, there's nothing much to tell. You just click on allow auto compound, approve the transaction, and now you are auto compounding. So this is pretty cool. And again, it might be that you thought you would do auto compounding, but in fact you didn't. So yeah, check it and just press one more time on allow auto compound, and then everything is fine again. A couple of things I want to declare here. So of course, there's a big difference between auto compounding OSMO and auto compounding Juno. Because we have transaction fees in the Juno network. That's not the case with Osmosis. So for us, it was easier, if you can say it like this, to build a bot for Osmo, because there are no transaction fees. So we can basically auto compound your Juno pretty easily, because auto compounding Osmo is much easier. There are no transaction fees, but Juno has transaction fees. So now the question is, who is paying the transaction fees? We do it. So when auto compounding Juno, do not worry, we pay the transaction fee. Also, there's another question I want to answer it once again. I also answered it in my previous Osmosis video. The situation is like this, that there was a big upgrade for the Cosmos SDK last year. And what basically happens here is that you give us the permission to claim and restake the rewards. That's all what happens here. So if you have, for example, 5 available Juno and you are just staking 3 of them or so, then we do not have access to the other Junos in your wallet. So we do not control your wallet. You just give us the permission for these 2 things. If you want to get more information regarding this and want to get a deeper explanation, click on the video in the right-hand corner. This is where I explained it in a very detailed way. It's just the case with Osmosis here, but yeah, it's same, but different. So now you are auto compounding, and why makes it sense to allow auto compounding? Well, there are a couple of reasons. So first of all, you know what, sometimes we are on holidays, sometimes we're on an airplane, sometimes we are somewhere where there is no internet, and then you can't restake your Juno. And that's a little bit sad because, of course, if you restake constantly, then you have a bigger compound effect. So you make more money, if you want to say it like this, when restaking on a very regular basis. But yeah, sometimes we forget it. Sometimes we are not able to restake. So this is, in the first place, this is a very comfortable tool for you. And secondly, Juno has no epoch staking. So with Osmosis, we can just restake once per day, but with Juno, we can restake more often. So auto compound makes a huge difference here with Juno. So I highly recommend to activate auto compound. Another thing, yes, of course, do not use our validator only. Never put all your eggs in one basket. There are many cool validators out there. Shout out to Stakesito at this point. Shout out to Binary Holdings. Check out other validators as well. There's also a new website where you can see other validators who activated restaking auto compound already. So yeah, use as many validators as possible. On the one hand for decentralization, on the other hand for your own security, because you never know what happens. Security is always the most important thing in the crypto industry. So in a nutshell, if you activated auto compound a couple of days before, please check on the website if you really auto compound. It might be that it didn't work. And secondly, yeah, auto compounding in general makes a lot of sense, especially with Juno, because there's no epoch staking. And this is how you can make more out of your money, because you're restaking regularly and the compound effect is much more effective. And if you want to have more information regarding transparency, if you want to see exactly what happens when allowing auto compound, check out our recent video about Osmosis. I explained it with Osmosis in the same way. It's same, but different. And yeah, with that being said, I hope I see you next week for another episode of Simply Explained.